Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yes. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it.
Oh no, not good.
Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast covers everything. With Anthony "That Dude" Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People. Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yes. Are you dumb?
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the Smartest Dumb People. I'm here with my nigga, That Dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he clearly single with other people. So, like, they just was a story.
Sure.
The best podcast
We good now.
in the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, script and they...
That's how I'm living on $2. You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat that you get into it.
But I also met
They know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have make sure I'm saying like Snoop Dogg, he's an icon in all facets of life.
Biggest icon
in the world. But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip, a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on the students and everybody. Carl.
I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. Finally, we're going to write the film.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman, and I know if I know my woman.
Smart Dummy!
Let's go. Let me see here. That wasn't right. Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm the host, Anthony "That Dude" Johnson. And always is going to be somebody at the table with me. Today we got Shay Michelle in the building. Welcome, Queen. I appreciate you. We also got Borrowed T. What's going on, Borrowed T? I can't hear you, man. You're on mute.
My bad. What's good?
So what's going on, man? How you doing?
Cooling, man. Chilling.
Tap In Tuesday. We got a lot to talk about. Shay, before we even start, how your week been going?
that's good. You know, I'm in Sagittarius season, so I'm thriving.
Sagittarius. Oh, you a Sagittarius?
Yes, my birthday is next week.
I can't
I'm
fucking
thriving.
stand Scorpios. I'm glad. Carl, you a Sagittarius, ain't you?
Yep. December 2nd. My birthday just passed.
When your birthday?
Next Tuesday.
Okay. She did say that.
Happy
Shay's not
birthday.
gonna be here next Tuesday, huh?
I said happy birthday. I'm saying happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you too.
You know.
Carl,
What's going on?
It was a little turn on your birthday to the point where we didn't even do a show.
I was turned. I actually kind of crashed out a little bit. We won't get into that. I crashed out a little bit.
Man, I will say this, man. My job is becoming so challenging, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm ready. I'm almost ready to go to the Lord. But I've been going.
What that mean? I don't know what that mean.
Dog,
What that mean, dude?
I pray for another job.
Yeah, something, because man, work has been working. That's all I say.
The job market is hard right now, though.
I think everybody fucking hiring. You don't think so?
I don't know. I ain't been looking. I ain't
I don't
gonna
think.
You got a job that you
I
got.
work from home. Like,
Yeah, you ain't got
get no
time.
better than that.
Let's
I
get
don't
to the
think
show,
nobody
man.
want to work.
We got a lot to talk about. I want to discuss this Diddy documentary that just dropped. 50 Cent, he put out a good doc. It's actually actual footage of what I didn't understand. Puffy is so cocky. Why
would he record himself?
Let's watch the clip of Puffy calling people and trying to get people to be on the side for the case. It's kind of weird. We'll be right back with y'all.
I don't know what level of brokenness, disease is going on. God told me to do nothing, so I gotta do what God told me to do, and the one I want to do. You must say study in the storm. We ain't about to be tripping. That was a liar. The girl that's in my group that was on my last album. You're on my last album now. All of a sudden, I'm this person. I'm this monster. That, man. Gloves coming off.
Alexandria, what is this show and the story you're telling?
Well, this is a moment where the lawsuits, I would say, take a turn and they become very personal for him. Don Richard is one of the alleged victims who...
I don't know.
Oh, that's the clip. And I ain't gonna lie, it's a 4-part series. The documentary is actually pretty dope, and it's pretty detailed, actually. Probably one of the best detailed documentaries I've seen. And it's time. What about Epstein, though? Why ain't they doing the Epstein? They did the Epstein, but they ain't do it to this caliber, to where they had, like, home movies and of him being with young girls and shit like that. Puff Daddy on tape was a tyrant to the community. What did you think about the documentary, Shay?
I feel like that's a monster. You know how they paint people out to be a monster? And you're like, oh, maybe there's a backstory behind it. I feel like since his call to fame was based off tragedy from the basketball game, he just played into that the entire time.
I think P. Diddy was driven. Like, he knew what he wanted. But, like, I tell people this all the time. The more fame and the more money you get, the more you take advantage of people. I think fame is a sick thing. Like, I really do. I think that what we witnessed with Puffy, if you watch the documentary, he was doing a lot of weird shit. He was, like, drugging people. He was sleeping with random people. And what I didn't like about Puffy in the documentary, to be honest with you, I noticed that he liked it a lot of his homeboys' girlfriends. Like, he was chasing...
he had to think that was a thing for him, is him getting... Like, if he had a dude that he looked up to or a dude that was doing better than him getting their girl was an accomplishment. Yeah. Then he would get them and treat them like shit. Because he didn't trust them.
It was like a fetish.
Almost. Yeah, it was like a fetish. It was like a thing for him. That was his MO.
What did you think about the documentary, bro?
I liked the documentary. I thought it was very well done, but what I had in question was 50 Cent's intent. Like, because one thing 50 Cent didn't mention in the documentary was that his baby mama also was a part of the so-called sex workers that was Puffy was involved with. And 50 Cent didn't put her in there. I don't know if didn't do it because he didn't want to get sued. But a lot of it made me feel like it was a little bit personal. Even when he was doing the interview, it looked at like he had a little smirk on his face. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Puffy is a sick individual. You know what I mean? And I can't really condone none of his behavior. But I also can't condone 50 Cent behavior neither as well.
What do you mean his behavior? He's just doing what everybody do. Make documentaries.
I think he's capitalizing on the downfall of another black man, and I can't condone
a black man that was a tyrant to the community. There's no reason to play devil's advocate. There's no reason to ever take Puffy's side in this situation. Let's be honest.
I didn't say that. Don't. I did not say that. I'm not taking Puffy's side. And I don't want it to sound, but I don't want it to sound like I'm defending Puffy. So you don't have to hit me with those kind of words because I'm not defending Puffy.
My opinion. I'm not. It has nothing to do with your opinion. It's my opinion, and I feel like with Puffy, he's done so much to fuck the community. Let's be honest. He did not help the community at all. He was giving people their advance, and they never seen another dollar. From 112 to Jadakiss and the Locks to other artists, he was giving them an advance and then taking their money. He even did it to the producer that woke up sore. He promised that man.
He sexually assaulted men and women.
And I believe it. That's the sick part about it. It was his fascination or his fetish for wanting to be in control and have power. I'm telling you, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Power is a hell of a drug. It really is. And when you have it, if you don't use it correctly, what Puffy did, what he did is he didn't use it correctly. That's why he's in jail right now. But he should have been in jail 20 years ago when Shine shot the lady. Well, he shot the lady and then tried to say Shine shot the lady, and the lady came out and said
that. And Shine did 10 years behind it. That's the only problem that I have when people like 50 Cent is kicking. Because Marlon Wayans just did an interview on The Breakfast Club and he said 50 Cent was kicking Diddy while he was down. But look at the way Diddy has tore apart so many lives And if we're going to stick with the black community, even inside the black community, so why do we have to protect him because he's quote unquote down when he didn't protect hundreds of people that he took advantage of? Whether it be money, whether it be sexually, whether it be whatever power struggle he had, like.
Oh, Leland just said power for black booty. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
What he say?
Leland just said power for black booty. We gotta put that on the screen.
Oh, my goodness.
My personal opinion, like I said, I have so many angles. We probably could talk about this for the whole hour. The first angle is P. Diddy's fixation with his homeboy's girlfriend. I thought that shit in itself needed to be talked about. He literally was going after his friends' girlfriends. That in itself, dog, is the craziest shit ever. He did that from day one of being a part of Bad Boy. Did you not?
Who was Puffy's friend?
That's how he got at Kim Porter because she was
I'll be sure.
Yeah,
I'll be sure it was Puffy. Huh?
Well, they said Kim Porter was actually a pass around to B100 with you. I think Kim Porter messed with Andre Harrell initially, and before Andre Harrell was another like powerful man. That was Kim Porter's decision. Like
the first baby mama, what was her name?
Misa.
No, it was one before that. Misa? Is it Misa?
Yeah, Misa or something like
that. Did the
that.
same thing with her. I think that was just part of his fetish. Like, if he felt like
I think she was messing with Eric Sherman. I think that's what the story was, that she was messing with Eric Sherman, or they was friends, and Puffy was fond of her and he wanted her. I think Puffy just went after what he wanted, to be honest with you. I don't think it necessarily he targeted his homeboys' friends. I don't think Puffy even really had friends. I think it was even a clip on the documentary where he stated that I don't even have friends. Because he knew that he was a corrupt individual. He knew that he wasn't.
Advantage of it, though. If you play into the friendship with that person and then turn around and say, I don't have friends, that's still you being the villain. Because you're still putting on a persona.
I just didn't like nothing about the documentary from the standpoint of he was like you said it to begin the show, he was a real monster. Yeah. Like he literally was fucking people's lives up and just keeping it moving. Even with the Craig Mack situation, his wife and Craig Mack was telling Puffy how they didn't have money. He handed them $100.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. We talking. And then I never understood this angle too on the show. When Puffy reached out to a girl that was in Dirty Money, he was like, I need you to like write a statement, blah, blah, blah. This girl asked for $5,000.
And he told her,
help her? Do you know what $5,000 to Diddy is? I'm trying to understand like why Diddy's so tight. Pause. But
she seemed like that she was kind of defending Diddy. I heard her in prior interviews before this documentary that she was kind of like defending Diddy. She didn't understand nothing Don was doing, and she was stating that that's just who Puffy is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
said up to him. She said she used to like crave to be in his presence. Like she was very fond of him.
I'm not saying Diddy didn't have an aura about him. For sure he did. He probably was one of the motherfuckers when he walked in the room, everybody gravitated to him because he was a fucking billionaire, damn near. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, him raping that girl and recording it, him sleeping with Danny Kane girl, Aubrey.
Yeah. That was alleged.
No, that's real. Ain't nobody just coming up with that fucking picture in their head. That was alleged my ass. He did that.
I mean, she didn't even know.
If it wasn't a part of his pattern, then I feel like maybe we could go with alleged. But it's like all of the stories about different people, they all have the same basis.
No, the woman that was the alleged person that got raped said she didn't recall it.
Yeah, she said she didn't recall it. But then remember the girl in the very beginning that he had do the video. That was the same type of story that she had. Like she didn't recall getting raped either, and then it was being played on the screen.
Man, if you got some good drugs in your system, you ain't gonna recall. You don't think I've never had a night of I don't remember if I fucked the day before?
I ain't never had no night like that.
Do that off alcohol.
Yeah, do that off alcohol.
Hey, listen, I've never had a night like that. Never had a night like that, man.
Goddamn lie.
Listen, I ain't never had a night where I don't know what I did, bro.
Like you've been in a relationship, y'all have a good date night, y'all get fucked up, you wake up the next morning like, did we?
Yeah, that did happen with Baby a couple times, so I know it happens. Like, hey, also I want Leland. Leland, please.
No, can I say this? No, I ain't gonna even tap into it. It ain't even important.
Topic I want Lee to touch on. that ain't got nothing to do with Diddy. Stay in here, Lee. I got a topic I want you to touch on. What was you about to say, Carl?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead and land. Go ahead and land. I felt like you had something
No,
you want to get
no,
off your chest.
no way, Jose.
All right. So, me and Shay. All right. I want to change the trajectory and change topics. Me and Shay was talking about cheating, and I was just telling her how I have no desire to ever cheat again in life. When I was raised as a black man, to how many women I could sleep with, how many hoes I could have, and I really don't have the desire to be with multiple women. Like it just, for me, it does nothing for me. What do you think, Shay?
So I feel like it takes a while to get there. I feel like people have to consciously make the decision to like be faithful, be monogamous, and not cheat, because the temptation is going to always be there. I do feel like it's almost a form of self-love because you're practicing discipline. And then also like some situations, we talked about like my situation a little bit, like even from when I was a kid. I was telling him when I had my first baby at 18. My baby wasn't even old enough to go to daycare yet, and it was my first day at college. And I walked in on my son's dad in the bed with another girl asleep. They were messing around the night before, whatever. So, whatever, big fight, whatever. But it kind of changes the brain chemistry of the person who gets cheated on. Mm. So I don't want to do that to somebody.
Yeah.
Is my thing. Like, I don't want to be the reason why you can't trust, you don't believe in love, you don't believe people have your best interest at heart. I just don't want to do that to somebody. I have cheated in the past, but that was when I was 20.
When you cheated, what was like the goal?
God, I don't want to be
put you on this.
I don't want to be disrespectful to the person that I cheated on, but I was in a relationship with this guy, and I had liked this guy since like middle school. He's married now. Him and his wife are great. Loved him to death. No bad blood between us. Whatever. And before I was messing with him, I was messing with somebody else that I was really, really into, but we was kind of just messing around. So me and the guy that I was really, really into fell off. I started going with the guy that I had been liking since like middle school. And then the other guy came back around, and I just was so like enthralled by him that I just cheated. So it was a very short-lived thing. It was like I was only in a relationship with the other guy for like 3 months.
A woman cheating hurts so bad.
It does. And then I ended up in a relationship with
her. I think my biggest fear is being cheated on. Like I had one experience of being cheated on, maybe a couple, and that shit sucks. Like that shit sucks. Sure. I'll never forget. I still want to punch Shane Gifhand in the face for this. I love him to death. He my guy. But he messed with one of my young chicks. I'll never forget it. And I didn't know. He was my partner. And I found out that he was messing with my little And to this day, I still don't. I got a little bad blood behind that shit. I ain't going to. That shit is not being cheated on, or even knowing the guy that she cheated with. It makes it even worse. I would rather not know who the person is.
It don't matter. I'll tell you that right
now. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters.
I done been in both situations. It don't matter. It don't matter if you know him, if you don't know it. No matter what, it's gonna hurt it because it's the betrayal of the action behind it, and then
I just think a woman cheat is the worst though.
Why? Because y'all expect us not to cheat.
Not only that, y'all come.
No, I expect that. I think cheating is a universal sport. I don't think got nothing to do with the sex or the gender. I think that it just happens. You know what I mean? I think it's unfortunate, and I think that it can alter a relationship long term, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think, like you said, I like how you said that. You said it messes up the chemistry of the individual, you know what I mean? And it can, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not even the person that cheated, and you're the person that and you're the person that did do the cheating, that can mess up the chemistry of your brain too as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just a terrible thing to do. You know what I mean? Well, hopefully everybody strive for faithfulness and being loyal to their partner.
I just feel like it's so much easier to just focus on one person.
You know it is a lot easier to just focus on one person. That goes for relationships and dating. Like, that's part of the reason why I don't like dating, because they say you're supposed to date them all until you find the right one. Not sleep with them, date them, get to know them, and then find the right person. Let's clarify that because y'all know y'all let it go there.
Yeah, they love some
But
scumbag
that's
shit.
part of the reason why I don't like dating.
Well, dating could turn into something that's god awful.
But if you're
That's
dating
what they're
one
saying.
person and then y'all become sexually active, I feel like that's different than if you're dating 5 people and you're sexually active with 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm so scared of the dating, like the dating
I don't enjoy dating.
No, it ain't even sexually healthy to be sleeping with 3 different people at one
But people
time,
do it
man.
all
That
the
ain't.
time. Men do it all the time. They be married.
Well, I
And
know, no, that's not even healthy for men. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
If a dude sleeping with more than 3 girls, I guarantee you he got BV, and he passing it around. That's bacterial vagnosis, and I guarantee you he's passing it around to all 3 girls that he's sleeping with. I hope that touch home to somebody or that's listening. You know what I mean?
Ain't one complaining. Her stuff is off. Like, you the reason.
Yeah, you didn't knock their pH balance off. You didn't knock their pH balance off, and
it ain't right. Like you.
yeah, nah, we got to be mature as men. You know what I mean?
I got a good topic I want to touch base on. It's about you can have friends that are not rooting for you. That's really like haters in disguise. Let's watch the clip. I cannot wait to discuss this. This is right up our alley, Leland. I want you in here on this one. Let's watch the clip.
From people who hate you, but still want to be around you. That's the most dangerous group of all because they don't like you, they don't clap for you, they don't support you, but they refuse to leave your space. Why? Because they want access to what they secretly envy. They study you so they can copy you. They smile in your face while preying on your downfall. They stay close just to keep tabs on what you're building. And the craziest part, they don't want you, but they don't want you to elevate without them either. Like, that's why they throw little shade. That's why they act weird when you win. That's why their energy shifts when you talk about leveling up. They want proximity to your life, but not alignment with your spirit. Jealousy don't always walk away. Sometimes it sit right next to you pretending to clap. So protect yourself from people who can't stand you, but won't leave you alone. Because if someone dislikes you, but wants access to you, that's not a friend. That's someone gathering information. And the moment they get the chance, they'll use it against you. So stay away from people who hate you, but still want to be in your presence. That's not love, okay? That's surveillance.
All right, so that's the actual clip. I had a ex friend of mine in mind right away, and I will say this: I've ran into multiple people that I thought was my friend, but in tough times, if you scroll through my inbox right now, it's nothing but what happened with you and old girl? What happened with you and old girl? It got so bad to the point where I stopped even reading motherfuckers' messages. Because first off, there are reawakening triggers that triggered me, which is discussing my past relationship. Also, it makes me feel like, why the fuck you so concerned? Like why? I've never.
Because it's tea. It's something to talk about.
Man,
People love to talk about other people's stuff.
I never went to a woman's page and been like, what happened with you and old boy?
Oh
never.
my God, when me and my ex broke up, that's all I got in a bunch of inboxes of people telling me stuff that y'all should have told me while we was together. So y'all fake as fuck for that.
Yeah, facts.
But I would have thought like, girl.
I hate and nothing more of a slap in the face when somebody say, y'all look so happy. Like, what the fuck?
Bitch, I was.
That's what I say all the time. I was like, I was. And it's deeper than just talking about relationships. This is where I'm at in life, and I don't know if it's just the growth in me as a human being, but I want to see my friends win. If 10 of my friends win, one of them might be able to put me in a position of winning. That's not why I'm rooting for them. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying they're like
but
even
we could all be on.
Like even my kids' mom.
That is my number one goal for my friend group. I want it so fucking bad.
All right, so
I want us all to be on.
Can I ask you this personal question? Do you want to see your ex win?
Yeah, because my kids win.
Exactly. So with me, I can speak for myself. Like, I could never be mad if my kid's mom ran into $1 million.
Yeah, my kids win. My kids should be able to experience 2 successful parents. Like, my ex winning doesn't take away from the fact that I could win too. Me winning doesn't take away from the fact that he could win too. Now, am I involved in his everyday to see the wins? Probably not. But if something big happened, like, I'm going to be happy for him because That's gonna trickle
Leland,
down to the kids.
Leland said, "Friends winning in life is a dolo mission." Uh, okay, so
No,
he's not
wait,
wrong.
wait.
He's
Can I tap in real quick?
go handle your business.
No, that's why I specialize in the crash out. I don't even play the fake friends. I don't like when I got a person that's acting fake towards me. On my mom, I'm crashing out on them immediately. Don't even play with me like that. I only like one. I got a great instinct on individuals and people that I'm around. So I'm already knowing who's rooting for me and who's not. So I specialize in the crash out. My mama, I do. And sometimes when I crash out, I don't have no explanation for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the explanation is that the vibe off. You ain't my type of person. So I
You
need you
was
to keep it moving. I specialize in the crash out. That's what I be on. When I crash out, to be 100 with you. I don't let people play with me. I don't play with nobody. I don't expect nobody to play with me. If
Man,
we ain't cool, we ain't cool.
I had this cat that I fuck with like real heavy, and this is when I knew the nigga was flawed. This is when I knew he was flawed. Like he was winning parlays. Me and you, even me and you, cuz we'll call each other like, hey man, I like the Rams today. I like the Eagles. Wooty woo. We always stay in the loop with each other on who we betting on, right? This dude would win every day $1,000, $1,500, $3,200, but he would never hit me up until the bet was final and he about to win. I'm like, dog, you never call me on a Saturday morning to give me the teams that you take. I'll just be betting randomly. But he loved to call me that he won.
Well, that ain't really fair, dude. Because when you gamble, it's rituals to when you gamble. So the ritual might be with him is he can't speak to you prior to that. And you have rituals that I'm not even aware of. I mean, you talk about sports and gambling all the time, so that you can't really use that
All right, so
against.
I'm not even using just the gambling aspect of it. Trust me, the motherfucker was just a fucked up person in
No,
general.
I think I
Yeah,
know exactly who you're referring to,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
think that you're absolutely right. I was
yeah.
just giving you an
Listen,
example of
when
what.
that motherfucker was inboxing women in my past, like just like I could give an example. Like one day I went on a date with a chick, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I went on a date. This is fucking 10 years ago." And I was like, "I went on a date with old girl. We went to DJ's Dugout." This motherfucker hopped in the girl's inbox and said, "So you have a good time with Anthony at DJ's Dugout." This how I knew he was a strange
was
individual.
that is weird as fuck. But was that like I don't know? Was that fake
And
or
then
was that just
then
him being
there was
like?
another situation to where I was messing with this a married chick, and he hopped in her inbox and was like, "I'll tell your husband if you don't give me some."
Oh, that's weird as fuck.
But
That's
but
weird.
my ass couldn't.
No, hey, you dealing with Puffy. That's diabolical.
Oh
When you do something like that, that's a
yeah.
Puffy type individual. Any dude that use those kind of traits and maneuvers, they diabolical, and that's
Oh, he
sick, dog.
definitely
That's
died.
sick.
I'll tell your husband if
Oh
you don't
man.
give me some. Tell my husband,
Oh,
fuck it.
matter of fact,
Everybody about to
and
be
then
mad.
one of my little years back in the day, he dog man, he know who he is. I ain't even got to say nothing because just the stories alone. But
I ain't
I
no
thought it was
nigga
very
gonna ever say
interesting.
that.
Probably had the girls or something. Like, what would his MO be? I'm confused. Or he just was messy.
Man, this is what I
No,
learned.
I could tell.
Hey,
Listen, man.
this is
Listen.
what
One thing you need to know about admiration. It always could end up bad. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that admire you could always end up bad. So be prepared for that.
but I want to say this. This is what I learned. Like he is the definition of where my energy really did shift. Like I realized I don't want to be around no nigga
You told me I'm ill. You told me
dog,
I'm ill. You said, hey, you said, why you so mean and so aggressive? I'm like, what?
I'm
Are you
not mean
kidding me? My whole and listen, when you grow up in the projects, that's all everybody do is manipulate.
Yeah.
Period. That's you
It's a
learn real quick.
yeah.
You
It's a
learn real fast.
they don't want to see you win because they're trying to win their damn selves. If you win, that means I might not be able to get it. We got limited resources.
I mean I
But
don't
I mean,
that's what I realized. Someone else's success don't got nothing to do with me. Someone else's success, I don't know how everybody look at things, but someone else's success don't got nothing to do with me. And hopefully my success don't got nothing to do with somebody else winning
but
in life.
that's a growth mindset. People who are living in survival and they have limited resources and they don't know where their next meal is
We
coming
all in
from. They
America. We all
feel
in
is coming from.
survival.
We've all been there for damn
that
sure.
nigga
But
Leland's
people who
OT
still
daddy.
there,
That shit funny.
oh, they'll do anything. They'll cross
What'd he
anything.
say?
He said, "Oh, T Daddy Diddy." You don't see that? Leo is funny as fuck. He said, "Oh, T Daddy." You know, Carl. You know who we talking about. So he just
Yeah, yes, I know who you talking about.
and listen, the only why I'm keeping this man name confidential is because there is no bad blood. But he knows how I feel about him because I don't. One day the motherfucker. So when me and my ex was going through whatever we was going through, and we got back together, and then we broke up, we got back together. I could just sense he did not want to see us together. So I was like, you know what? I can't be around niggas like you. There was times where me and Carl get into arguments, and this is the way I handled the situation I was in. If you had anything bad to say about my ex, do not call me. Period. Like if you had anything bad to say about my negative about my relationship, oh man, you need to move on. Oh, I just hang up in your face because what was happening is I do believe in energy, and a lot of motherfuckers was shifting energy that I didn't ask for. Like
This is the thing, though.
no,
Okay.
you asked for it when you open that
When you
door.
open the door, okay, but this is the thing. As a woman who has been in a toxic relationship, and as a woman who has had friends that are, have been in toxic relationships, when you love somebody, not talking about relationship, when you my dog, and I love you and I want the best for you, it's hard to pretend like I'm okay with the toxic relationship because I want the
My
best for you,
mama.
dog. And if this person is bringing you trauma and bringing you bullshit and you caught up in it and you constantly calling me complaining, yeah, my energy is going to change because in the beginning I might be like, oh, y'all just having a little spats, y'all work it out. But after about the 10th conversation, it's like, girl, leave him. That's not me hating. That's me loving you so much that I want you to love yourself and walk away from that shit.
I personally feel total opposite to that. I feel like if you really love your friend, because me and my
Then
kids,
don't call me with it.
you're not
Don't
wrong.
fucking call
Dude,
me with it.
dude,
Don't call me
dude,
and tell me this man
dude.
you fucked
Hey,
up and think I'm gonna support. Oh, just stay with him, girl. I love to hear you cry. No, leave him.
Yeah, facts. But
pardon me, but dude, we was having a discussion this week, and you was like, you need therapy, cuz. And I said, hey, dude, when me and you talk, it's therapy. Anything is therapy. I said, so when and I can't have conversations that me and you have, dude, with everybody. Our conversations is very serious, very intimate, very emotional. When me and you tap in, dude, we on some growth, and we know that about each other. So when you tell me an example about your past situation or whatever it may be, I never judge you, I never judge her, I never say nothing about her, real and technical, and you solid, and you held her down, and you gave her the therapy that she needed at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I
hey,
I didn't mean
hey,
to
hey,
get
you
emotional like
landed. You landed. You're on the land. You landed. No, you're not wrong, but I do feel like therapy is different when you're speaking because you're not wrong about therapy having friends and family to talk to.
Yeah.
But it's different when a stranger, I know you. I
No,
know
that's why you can't have that therapeutic conversation with
Carl, I
everyone,
still
because
no, but
everyone's not your
I,
friend.
It's not
I still
therapeutic though.
remember where the gun.
Sometimes it's just
I still remember the gun you hid in the sewer. I still know where it's at. So when we have those conversations, it's a little bit different than the therapists that don't know those things. There is a difference with therapy. The therapists don't need to know how many men you murdered. They
No,
need.
no, no.
I'm
Whoa,
joking.
whoa,
He
don't do
ain't
that.
murdered.
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
know.
I got this mask on. I got this mask on. I got these sunglasses on. They like he being
I was
sneaky,
joking. Bad joke.
deceiving. Don't do that. They gonna
Bad
be like,
joke.
you had them people on me.
No. I'm on police
Bad
department.
joke. That was a bad joke. I was just saying.
It
Like,
was a joke, though.
no, but I'm saying like the knowing somebody's past and knowing them as a person does affect your opinion on them.
That's a
Going
fact.
to a therapist where they don't have a
A
opinion
bias.
prior
Yeah.
to you telling them the information you're about to hit them with, which is the triggers, the trauma, the drama, the whatever you've been through, it's
No,
different
no,
because they
no.
affect you differently. I'm
But
just
what
saying.
I learned about therapy is two different type of therapies. It's a psychotherapy, which is a deeper therapy that taps into your childhood, that tells you why you this way and you know what I mean. So therapy is good depending on what kind of therapy you seek. You feel me? I feel like sometimes I be feeling like I be having like a lot of childhood trauma. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't be tapping into it though, because I be feeling like that's what made my character and made me who I am. And I
Until
really,
you
I
address
don't be,
And
I'm
then
not disappointed on who I am.
Mr. Crash Out. Mr. Crash Out.
yeah, until you get
No,
triggered.
my mama, sometimes it's necessary to crash out. If you don't crash, listen, if you don't crash out and then drive home and talk to yourself after you crashed out, that's what I do. I like crashing out because that's when I have a talk with myself. I swear to God, I like crashing out. I crash out, go have a talk with myself.
Stop and I
But
crash.
sometimes a crash out can end
I
in.
don't crash out.
It takes me a minute, but
I haven't crashed out in years.
I have crashed out so bad in my mind. I'm like, Shay, stop! You gonna go to jail? And I could not.
My mama.
I could not
I
stop.
be
I'm like, fuck it, to jail we go.
no, I ain't going to jail, Shay. I ain't going to jail. I ain't telling nobody, but I ain't going to jail. But listen,
No, just the I'm not gonna go into detail. The thing that I was doing, I was very much on my way to jail.
I
But
got you. I
I
got you.
just calm
But
down.
sometimes a crash out is therapeutic.
Listen.
For sure, I slept like a baby that night.
Thank you. You like, ooh, I needed that.
I remember
Ooh, I needed
days.
that.
I haven't slept that good in forever. I slept like a baby.
I will say this out loud. I'm due for a crash out.
That's okay, my nigga. We. Hey, listen,
due.
dude. We support it. Long as you don't be no domestic violence, we support the crash out. Long as you don't get it jammed up behind it.
We listen and we don't judge. We need a listen and don't judge segment on here because I would love
do that.
We listen and don't judge because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm ready to spaz out. Who knows? I might.
I
Tomorrow.
promise you, I just crashed out. I would love to tell y'all a story one day, but I'm not.
He's talking about I just crashed out. Like that is not something to be like smiling about.
All right. So my biggest toxic trait is when somebody is crashing out on me, I give no reaction.
That's not toxic.
I get a kick out of that shit because they get more and more worked up, and I just be like, "You done?"
So you like the feeling of you got them to intentionally crash out?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, she is toxic as fuck. The way she just looked up and said, "Yep."
Especially if it's somebody who quote unquote don't like me and hate me, and then you sit there and you listen to them crash out. They know your whole life story. Like, bitch, you love me.
Carl, you got anything?
I love that shit.
You got anything on this? Because I got another topic for us. I think that's
No, I don't listen. Well, what I got is that I don't want to crash out with my old lady because my old lady tough, and she got a verbal AK assault rifle mouth, and I don't want to play with her like that because I can't beat her verbally. I be having to stop. I be like, hey ma, you hurt my feelings. Like this is getting now it's getting personal. Whoa, calm down. You really think that way about me? Because that's my questions next. Like
you know what?
when
I'm so glad I don't I'm so glad I'm maybe it's just because I'm fucking single, but like I'm glad I
that
don't
is why.
Yeah, because in a relationship, I definitely was.
I don't know. I don't get assassinated verbally. That shit is not. I did in my marriage, but like getting cussed the fuck out to the.
No, that's not what I said. I'm not saying. I'm just clarifying, dude. I'm not saying that I get assassinated. Sometimes the verbal AK is necessary. It's just it's just a lack of understanding my old lady, so we could communicate properly. Sometimes it just because we both grew up a certain kind of way, and it just collides sometimes. And it's just a lack of communication that just needs to be worked on.
He knows this. As a Sagittarius, sometimes we say things out of love and it comes out so harsh.
It's the worst. On my mama. That's why I say I'm a crash out. That's why I said I'm a crash out.
But boy, sometimes it comes out.
It's mean. What I say is mean spirited, but it's the truth.
But it's not even. Most of the time, if I tell somebody, this is my thing. If I tell somebody the God honest truth is because I love you and I want the best for you. If I don't give a fuck about you, I'll let you ruin your life. Like, well, that's what you want.
This is facts.
So go climb through the motherfucking window. I don't care.
I gotta
no. That's why I be on my kids and they be pouting. They be like, oh, Dad, you're acting. Come on, dude. Don't straighten up. Get a hold of yourself. I don't give this game to everybody. You my son. I love you. You my daughter. I love you.
But then that scares people away because some people can't handle it. So you got to figure out a happy medium. I have not figured out the happy medium.
No, I cannot handle certain truth emotionally. I can't.
Yeah.
And I realize that about me, and I realize that it's a weakness of mine that I can't handle the truth because sometimes I'll rather ignore something than deal with it heads on. And I'm really a heads-on type of guy, but I'm harsh. So whenever I gotta deal with something, it's gonna come off fucked up no matter what. That's why I got a saying. It's called, "Hey, you gonna alter? I'm about to alter our relationship because I'm about to say some fucked up shit to you that's gonna make you either like me or you gonna either love me or you gonna hate me. You know what I
I
mean? It's
always
just
say,
that simple."
I'm just gonna say it. That's when I say I'm just gonna say it. I'm finna say something harsh. Like it's about to, cause I struggle with finding the words to like, cause I feel
Be
like
sensitive about.
sugarcoat shit. People don't get the message, and sometimes you really just want to be like, you fucking up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I love you, you fucking up. It's just that simple. And then when you just be like, oh no, it's okay. You're learning right now. They just keep fucking up. Like no, you fucking up. Get your shit together.
Well, I'm all about energy, and I don't put myself around people. Like, if you're willing to crash out or if you're willing to go to jail, I'm gonna be like, I'm going over here. I'm staying away from people like that because I'm not in that mode. I don't know. Maybe I turned into the fucking Gandhi or some shit like that. But I only preach peace and I only want happiness. And
me too.
Especially what I went through in this past year and a half, I can only speak for myself. All I want is peace and happiness now.
You ain't gonna get that 100% of the time.
You're not, but as long as you stay focused and like keep your eyes on the prize, which is I'm not letting nobody ruin my peace. Because energy is
Hey,
everything.
dude,
Oh, for sure.
that sound good. It sound good, but when you crash out, I'm gonna remind you of this conversation right here. Matter of fact, what's the timestamp so we can mark this down?
I don't. When the last time? I don't remember the last time I've ever. The last time I crashed out, I punched truck up. That was the last time I
No,
crashed out, and
we
that was
can't never discuss the last time when you crashed out because we ain't talked about that personally, so we ain't gonna do it on camera. But whether you think it was a crash out or not, you didn't crash out recently here.
Hey, buddy.
Here we go with the truth. Somebody give him the truth.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking
You didn't crash out on me. You didn't
That's
hung up on me several times.
That's different. We brothers. That's different.
No,
Oh,
you can't
no.
crash out on your bro. Like
Crash
no,
out,
like,
crash out.
nah, he just big bro. He be pissing. I ain't gonna lie, Carl be pissing me off. I ain't like I gotta take this nigga in doses. Like you cannot take Carl every day. You gotta take him like ibuprofen.
No, I totally understand that. You can't nobody stand me. This is a fact.
You gotta take no. That's how. I don't know if it's just my family. I gotta take my family in doses.
Yes, because family is what you
My
can't
mom,
choose.
like,
You can choose your friends. Your
and
family, you don't
Carl
choose.
sit on the phone with you and talk crazy to you and expect you to just take it too. Like, nigga,
That's that Sagittarius.
Nah, man, I'd be like, you bugging. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Click. Like,
Yep.
he be like,
And
and then he'll
it's
hold a
cool.
grudge. He'll be like, dude, I'm still mad about yesterday when you hung up in my face. I'm like, I forgot about that shit. Like, nigga, I didn't.
Yeah, you forgot. I ain't forget.
Hey guys, now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey Caucasians, we didn't get to touch on your topic. I had it available.
What was it?
We'll do it another time.
What was it?
It was about the crash out, wasn't it? It was about people being overstimulated with stimulation for a crash out. It's kind of hard to explain. We had a conversation. Shay will not be here next Tuesday. It's her birthday. Me and Carl will be doing the show.
Happy birthday.
Carl, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
No, I want to say happy birthday. And, you know, it's Sagittarius season, you know, as well. Happy holidays. It's Christmas, Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a wonderful
Carl, did I tell you I
Thanksgiving.
might be in Denver this weekend?
Well, if you do, I promise you, you'll have a great time. I wish Shay could come because you know it's my party. I'm telling you, red carpet rollout. I wish y'all would come. I promise y'all, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be interesting. J's and shades. That's why I'm wearing my shades. These ain't my shades, but that's the theme of my party. J's, Jordans, and shades. And we're gonna have a rapper there. OMB Peasy.
All right, look, this is the smartest dumb people. We getting up out of here. Anthony, that dude.
What was that? The black box? I'm
Shay,
just playing.
thank you for coming through, Queen. I appreciate you. Carl, don't call me. I'm about to.
I'm not calling you, my nigga. I promise you I'm not calling you. You don't call me, and I'm about to block your ass right now.
All right, this is smartest dumb people. Anthony, that dude, Johnson, Ball T, Shay, Michelle. Y'all have a great night.
Salute, bye.
Okay, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
You. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony that dude Johnson and special guests, you about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People. Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
You. Are you dumb?